Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order series here in Crusader Kings 2 as the Kingdom of Franken. In our last episode we discovered that we had the Conquer Ruler CV available against Saxony. It's kind of a mysterious CV to me. I'm still not entirely sure what conditions we can use it under, but I was happy to discover that we can use it in this case to completely take all of his land. So we're doing that. We have our troops on the way to rendezvous over here. So let's unpause and allow that to happen. Okay, we won that first minor battle, and in fact a noble has distinguished himself in the battle. A soldier named Folkhard appears. Let's check him out. I mean, he's down the bottom. He doesn't look too distinguished to me, but hey, he can stay, I guess. Right, so no other armies are going to be caught by the enemy or anything like that. Get our first 8,000 on the way up here. He has called the Count of Buckingham into the Conquest War, okay. Not too concerned about that. We need to appoint a new court chaplain. I guess it's going to be our Bishop of Cologne. He'll even be a little bit better thanks to his ambition. And I suppose we just sent him to Rome to improve relations there. Oops. Are we even going to catch this little army here? We are. So that's pretty good. Oh. It was because our previous Bishop of Cologne died, I guess, that we lost our court chaplain, so it's fitting that his successor inherits that job as well. Why don't you just go to here, actually? And the vassals are, of course, getting restless. Even in your sleep and your dreams, you think about this war, it's all you ever think of. Why can't I have a moment of peace? So we might become stressed, but we didn't. Which is good news. Let's get our two more armies here on their way up. Pretty sure we don't remotely need to have this many troops raised for this war, but I guess it will end it sooner. He's of course also defending against the Sultan of Roum. A holy war for the Aegean Islands. That is why his army is not really making an appearance here. You have improved the opinion of our Duke. Okay. To 78, we'll leave our Chancellor there for the moment. Only our Grand Mayor Hugo. It's in the Crown Authority faction here. So we won't concern ourselves with him too much. My husband, Carmelo, asked me for a fief of his own to govern. No. He's definitely not ready. And probably never will be. Why don't you come up here and siege that, please? Ooh, and here's 1,200 Saxon troops. Guess we'll actually divert this army down to take care of them instead. They're in the plains here. You can find a way to come in without a river crossing, that would be nice, but it looks like there are rivers everywhere, so we'll just deal with it, I suppose. Gain some technology. Make sure we have good leaders in charge here. Franz here is pretty good, and actually we do have our other two highest martial score characters in there. I guess they'll have to do. And they are trying to run away. We're going to be there on the 24th and not going to catch them. So I think we'll stop doing that and come around this way, and we should be able to catch them in time. So this land I think is all de jure within the Holy Roman Empire, which of course is the empire title we would like to form. Yes, it is. Almost matches up exactly with the de jure borders here, apart from these couple of counties that are under Denmark. A couple of counties over here, and there are a couple of counties belonging to Saxony over here in sort of France, Belgium type area that I will probably give away. So I don't really want to... I guess we could keep them, we might expand in this direction. But anyway, our progress towards the Holy Roman Empire, we currently control 52%, so I'm not sure if this will get us up to the 66%. I think it might, or get us close at least. We'll have to see once the war is finished. Okay, you're up to 100. We can move our Chancellor elsewhere. Let's check out our realm tree to see. Like, all of our dukes basically are pretty happy with us, at least the more powerful ones. Tyrell is 8, so we don't really need to worry about him. I guess we'll work on our Grand Mayor actually, since he's the only one in a faction. Still. He lives here, right? Yes. So our army over here has almost completed its circuitous route and is about to attack the Saxons. And we gained a tithe, which is always nice. You discovered a plot where the Countess of Ulm seeks to kill Princess Osterhild. Is that my daughter? Nope. My half-sister. Well, I don't think I really care about that. I guess we'll ask her to stop. I mean, she is family. Oh, she's a lunatic, I guess. That's why she can just plot against random people. We will agree to abandon the plot, though. Alright, we'll follow this army for another battle. I'll forgive you this time. We can request to the King Wenzel of Saxony can be moved to our dungeon. I guess he is imprisoned by one of our dukes. So this will win us the war immediately. Our duke may choose to disobey our command and it costs us 50 prestige, but I think I'd be just as happy to get this war immediately over with, or we could just ransom him. Except he can't afford it. We could send him a gift and then he could probably afford it. Or maybe we can't, okay. In that case, we'll just end the war. Okay, I definitely don't need all these pop-ups. Let's back down to high priority. And we did gain the land over here in France, but we didn't gain these two archbishoprics, which is fine, I suppose. We'll disband our troops, and we should be able to use the grant recently acquired land button to just give this all out to random new nobles, which is what I'm going to do. This is going to put us over our vassal limit, so we're going to have to create some duchy titles but that's okay as well. Okay, we're at 35 of 22. Let's see first of all if we can actually create the Holy Roman Empire. We're at 63 of 66%, so not quite there. Let's spend some of our money on duchy titles in that case. Let's take a look at the de jure duchies map mode, see if we can find the bigger ones. I guess this one is going to be probably a pretty good one. 6 counties. Give this to some character in here. I'm not going to worry too much about picking the best one, I think. Probably not give it to the 15-year-old. He is tall. And we'll give it to the attractive Midas-touched character. Okay, that gets us down to 30. And the Duchy of Friesland already exists. And we should probably just go ahead and transfer the vassals of that to our Duke here. One more county, it looks like. That will help as well. Is there any more land that's supposed to be under one of our dukes that isn't? Duchy of Holland does not exist, and we can't create it. Okay. How about over here? Duchy is a single county, so that's not any help to us. This one we can't create because we don't have enough land. Let's see. You're supposed to be under. It's supposed to be in Niederbayern, so does our Duke of Niederbayern desire this? I guess not. For some reason. He has... Oh, he has multiple county titles, okay. Oh, we'll leave him alone. We do have a county... Oh, that's the Duke, okay. This one is supposed to be under the Duke as well. He doesn't desire control of it though. I guess this guy must be multiple titles as well, no? Okay, we'll just leave that one alone as well. Well, that seems to be the best we can do pretty much. Oh, there's Lower Saxony. This guy can be transferred to him. And I think that's probably all. So we got down to 27, which is kind of a problem. We'll just have to hope that we can form the Empire title pretty soon, and that will raise our vassal limit. We could also usurp the Duchy of Baden, but that doesn't really help us, I think. He's not even our vassal. Not our direct vassal, anyway. My prisoner is complaining about her dark cell. We'll let her rot and just go and attempt to ransom all of our prisoners. We could try to raise our diplomacy limit, or our diplomacy stat, and that would help out with our vassal limit as well. In fact, we could probably change our theology focus to a diplomacy one as soon as that option's available to us. We did go on a pilgrimage after all. I'm going to assume that these characters will not accept any vassalization. Not your de jure liege. Yeah, makes sense, I suppose. Since they are de jure under the Kingdom of Saxony. Oh, and in fact one of our vassal dukes is trying to vassalize him, so that's fine by me. Our prisoner's complaining, we'll let him rot. The Scourge arrives, my liege. The great Kagan has dispatched a numberless horde of barbarian horsemen against the lands of Central Asia and Eastern Persia. Appearing in Balkh, the heathen armies seem intent on conquering the Muslim world. So he's attacking the Sultan of Seljuks, okay. He has 96,000 troops, so yeah, good luck Seljuks. How many troops do you have? Actually, they have 81, so there's going to be some epic wars going on over there, it looks like. See what happens with that. The rain is continuing in Nassau, and we haven't seen a blue sky for weeks. We need sufficient rain for our fields, but excessive rain will cause a bad crop in the coming autumn. We're going to get some negative modifiers there. Right, I think we're able to change our focus now. We'll go for carousing. Why not? Only increased our vassal limit by 1. I suppose we could go down to medium centralization. We'd lose a point of domain size though. Don't want to have to give away a holding. But it would get rid of our vassal limit problem. Okay, some kind of war ended. Let's make use of our carousing focus though, and invite some of our friends and vassals to a party. We have the one friend, but we'll invite him, the Chancellor of the Knights Templar. He will not come to carousing because he's not in the same realm as me. Oh, okay. We'll just invite vassals then. We'll definitely invite the Grand Mayor, help to improve his opinion. I suppose we'll mostly focus on the ones that don't have a fully maxed out opinion already. He cannot be invited to carousing, okay. The Archbishop of Mainz, a notorious carouser if ever I saw one. Probably a terrible faux pas to invite archbishops to a crazy party. But that's okay. We'll invite our marshal as well, since she is only at 44 opinion, or 77 rather. Okay. That will do for the moment. I'd like to invite the King of Suomi here, but of course we can't invite him because he's not in the same realm either. Our Duke of Lower Saxony declines our invitation, as does our Count of Utrecht. But our Marshal accepts, as does the Archbishop of Cologne. Mainz refuses. I refuses as well. But the Grand Mayor is coming, which is probably the most important one. Is he still in his faction? He is, okay. He's a little happier though, anyway. While taking a drink from a stream near your residence, you observe the colourful, pretty pebbles deposited on the riverbed. What shiny little things, these pebbles. We can gain 2 piety, or we can give them to our children, which increases their opinion of us. I guess we could stand to do that. How nice. Alright, well we're going to have to wait until the next episode for our carousing party. We're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.